Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. There was an important meeting in Czech Republic where the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, Kuleba, he attended a meeting with some very big shots from the European Union and others. And they were discussing the future, the next moves, the future of Ukraine over there. And I read a little bit, just jumped from one thing to another, and I saw what Mr. Kuleba stated. And if I would be one of, I don't know, the leaders of the countries that also participated, I would ask Mr. Kuleba this question: who the you think you are? This is what I would say. But let's see what's going on here. Let's see how I would get to that little naughty talk. So this comes from Ukraine Forum today, 31st of August 2022. Kuleba comments on meeting with European counterparts. During a visit to the capital of Czech Republic, which is Prague, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, Dmytro Kuleba, agreed on the next steps in the country's cooperation with the European Union. So this is what Mr. Kuleba stated. The meeting was informal, so no decisions were made as such. I can say that I will be satisfied when I see the result. But it is an important opportunity to clarify Ukrainian position, better feel the understanding that and understand that of individual countries, agree on some specific things and next steps. Okay. And he said here that Kuleba, he said that according to the foreign minister, he put forward 2 points which he hoped will be taken into account by the European counterparts. Okay, let's see which one is the first one. Which is, first, Ukraine believes European Union countries should grant only 2 types of visas to Russian citizens: humanitarian ones and those issues on political grounds. Okay, so these are the 2 that Mr. Kuleba thinks that they should, believes that this should be like that. Now the second point is that Ukraine, and please read my lips, the second point is that Ukraine will not accept any more half measures. Who do you think you are, guys? I mean, after all, we are Ukraine. All right. So imagine Kuleba telling all the other guys who prior to February 24th did not even know where Ukraine was located on the map. They will say, hey, we will not accept any more half measures from you. And you, buddy, you got it? Straighten up. All right. I made it very clear. Don't look like that. So imagine Kuleba speaking, not like that, but the words are enough. So I am quoting again on Mr. Kuleba. That imagine he's talking with these guys like this. The time has come when the age of peace in the European Union is over, and along with is the age of half measures. Half measures in relation to Russia are exactly what led to the full-scale aggression on February 24th. We must be principled, it means you, and tough like us, and make tough decisions, Kuleba told journalists. Now, you tell me this. You tell me that you are I don't know, let's say you are French, or you're a German, you're Italian. I'm not talking about Romanians, not that kind of bottom feeders, or I'm talking about countries that are really in control of the European Union. All right, and this guy, who I don't know if he matched his socks when he showed up over there, or he he changed his underwear in the past week or so. He comes over there and he tells all these guys, oh, and you, because if he tells them, they will have to tell you that the time of half measures is over, buddy. We go full force in it. We're going to force it in. All right. So what would that mean? Half measures are gone. What exactly he means by half measures? I mean, these guys are providing you with weapons. That means not even half measure. That means a third of a measure, another third, a 3% of a measure. Would that mean that, let's say, France should use its nuclear arsenal to hit Russia? I mean, that's a full measure in the military terms. Or should, obviously, French Foreign Legion be involved, if it's not already, and the military, be involved in an attack, frontal attack on the Russian positions? No more half measure, buddy. How about we do this, guys? How about you, the working people who actually are part of the country that you live in, you just enroll in the army and you go and participate in a war? What, do you think you're staying over there and watching me talk here, or listening to other things that would make it? That's not even half measure. So you better turn it off right now and you go over there and you enlist, right? How about you do not, the food that you would give your children or your family, you send it to Ukraine. That would be full, not half measure, of your help. And I can think of many, many, many examples regarding this stupidity. Now, remember, this comes from a country who's a corrupt country, was a corrupt country, and will be a corrupt country. Will be a corrupt country, even more now than it was before. Because what's going to be left after this scuffle? I think it's going to be organized crime right there. And there's going to be a lot of shooting, a lot of weapons in the street. Bad people, not good people, bad people would get them. And then you will see factions. You'll see factions inside cities. They would fight for territory. I guarantee you that. And that's, I don't use guarantee, but I'm 99.9% certain that's going to be the future of Ukraine when this stops, regardless of whatever the outcome would be. Regardless. So then you think about you. When was, just walk on the street and ask with a map, show me where is Ukraine. At least tell me the population. What's the population? Okay, tell me ask certain specific things about Ukraine, and people don't know anything and did not know. Now you see them with flags and all that, I support Ukraine, but ask them 3 questions. Okay, what's their national poet? For instance, okay, the population. Okay, give me, I don't know, let's say, now they probably heard about this and that, but I don't know, show a map, point out where it's at, show me where Kiev is on the map, for instance, or things like this, clear and nice, that if you really know about Ukraine and you care about it, you just woke up, out of the 24th of September, or February about it. It doesn't mean that you should not support it if you think you should support it. Do whatever you want. But this weasel that you never heard of comes over there and tells all these guys who are his sponsors and says, hey, you know what? Done with half measures. Done with that. So you gotta give me everything. Why? Why? So anyway, this is the people. There you go. Okay. So this is the people you indirectly are helping. And I too, with my taxes and being part of a country, and these guys are sending the money somewhere where I might disagree my money to be sent. So just think about it, how this guy demands that no more half measures. No more, he decided that. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.